Good day everyone, my name is Kok Jia with a metric number 300619 and I'm one of the applicants for the ACCA Ambassador Program. So without further ado, let me introduce you briefly about myself. I'm currently a 5th semester student taking course Pure Accounting with a current CGPA of 3.96. I've also been actively participating in a lot of activities such as club positions as well as competitions. So let us move on to the first section of this video, which is my strengths and weaknesses. So my first strength I would say is I have quite a lot of experience in terms of my achievements, in terms of the academic achievements or achievements in competitions, as I previously joined a few competitions and won prizes from it as well. And then my strength will covers the position I hold in clubs as well, because that give me experience to guide people to learn skills. And then my other strength is that I have a good communication skills. I can speak fluent in English, I can communicate with Malay and Chinese as well. So for the weakness, I think I'm quite a slow learner because I take a lot of time to learn and to familiarize with a new concept. And to mitigate this, I think I would spend much more time compared to my peers in order to learning something new, and in exchange I would have to sacrifice my time for fun and leisure sometimes. And then another weakness of me is that the time management. I sometimes have poor time management, and to mitigate this weakness I will have to force myself to follow a strict schedule and to comply with it as much as possible. So let us now move on to the second section of the video, which is my top leadership position and any extracurricular activities. So for the position, I would like to mention about Accounting Competency Challenge, which is an accounting-based competition targeted to all the students around Malaysia, as well as involve some international teams, for instance from Indonesia. So I've joined this club since my year 1 and year 2 for 2 terms. So I'm in the program department initially as an executive, and in my year 2 I became the head of department of program department. And then my job scope is mainly to prepare questions for all the challenges from scratch, from research task to the conduct way of the questions, and lastly to testing the questions and to brief the questions to the participants. It was quite an interesting experience for me, as I gained a lot of experience in terms of knowledge and in terms of event management as well. And then another experience for me in terms of extracurricular activities is my participation in NAPSIS 2024 and NAPSIS 2025, which is an accounting-based case study challenges organized by the NOAC TISA Club of UUM. So I've actually joined 2 terms and I won the first runner-up places in both terms as participants. So for NAPSIS 2024, it's about a pitching business proposal for an aviation industry company. And then for NAPSIS 2025, it's about a press conference simulation on an EV company, which I find the topic is quite have a quite variety, and it is very interesting to learn from. Okay, lastly, let us move on to the third section of the video, which is implementation of creative ideas. So I would like to specifically revolve around the topic, which is the engagement on ACCA exam papers in UUM students. So for your information, I'm actually taking the ACCA Accelerate program, and then I've just completed my first ACCA paper on the 5th of December last week, which is regarding to the strategic business reporting. So now I'm pending the results. Hopefully everything goes well at the end. Yeah, and then move on. We go back to the solution. So I've noticed that there's not much resources or information regarding to these exam papers available on the ACCA UUM Ambassador platform. So what I suggest to do is to increase effort on this part so that the students who is taking this exam in short term will benefit from this. So for my first proposed idea, it will be a short video series implementation regarding to the ACCA exam tips, which this will directly benefits those students who is taking ACCA exam in this short while, because they can get tips directly from the video. And I think this is a good alternative to replace the current podcast program done by previous ACCA ambassadors, because in my opinion I feel like podcast is not that relevant or not that popular in this era. People love to watch videos, especially those TikTok videos, those Instagram reels. Yeah, they love to scroll. So I think this kind of short videos is a better alternative to replace podcasts and to get more engagement. Yes, and then to like take this video, right, we can maybe involve some alumni students who have taken the exam papers or outside tutors and have them collaborate with us to take the video, specifically to share their tips on exams and anything to prepare for the students to better prepare for their exam. As for my second idea, I think we can implement regular posting on the Instagram of the ACCA Ambassador UM. The posting is related to maybe infographics on the exam details, exam tips, or exam techniques. So for students who is taking the exam in this short while, they can directly benefit from it. But for students who is planning to take on in the future, maybe they can get some insights on the topics, the syllabus of the papers, so to like boost their interest. And then this posting can be done maybe monthly or bi-monthly, and because this is actually a low cost and simple method, and I think the impact would be great because by utilizing the Instagram or social media can get engagement, as people and students nowadays they love to love to use this social media on their daily basis. Alright, that's all from me. Hopefully I get the chance to contribute in this meaningful ACCA Ambassador program, and thank you for your time.